My name is Kostas. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my vlog. I'm a daily vlogger for the year of 2022. I'm trying to be a daily vlogger. Really tough stuff. We are actually encountering a situation right now where it is 2:13 in the afternoon. I have not edited yesterday's vlog yet. So that's where I'm heading. I'm heading to my restaurant that I own upstairs to... Fuel injectors are out. To chop up yesterday's video so I can start today. I can't even start today without finishing yesterday. It never ends. It's like every single day. I gotta edit a video and upload a video every single day. And if you fall behind like one day, there's like no catching up. It's crazy. Daily vlogging problems. But I love it. Love the challenge. Okay, let me go edit. Hey, what's up, girl? How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Hey.
Not too bad. How are you?
Did Tim come by earlier?
I did see Tim.
Did he give you a check by chance? He did, right? For like 120 bucks? Something like that? Maybe not? Well, I'm cooking at Onassis all day Sunday from 9 a.m. until midnight. I'm short-staffed myself.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every doctor's office, everything.
It's like, we got money. Like, I want to give you money to work.
Exactly. Come work for me.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Thanks, Debbie.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
You too. You're over it?
Yeah.
You don't want to quit anymore?
I wasn't quitting.
Delilah, good afternoon. How are you today? Good? Making those good tomatoes there?
Yeah.
I've always used Roma tomatoes traditionally, but when we opened up Onassis, I want to spend a little extra money to purchase these sweet cherry tomatoes. I think that is extra money well spent on a more premium ingredient that the customers will really, really enjoy.
It's a way to make a movie. If you make a video, you can make a movie.
Yeah, I know.
You comedy, you can do comedy, right?
I need to. Ron, how was the week so far?
Week so far is steady busy weekend. Big coming like slow.
How's life without Mateo?
Good, steady, still working.
No problem? No Mateo, no problem?
We're still doing okay.
We're still surviving?
Yeah, we're still alive. We're still flying.
No, we don't shut down?
Not yet.
Just having fun with Ron about one of our former cooks that quit. It's funny whenever you quit, and I had the same thing happen to me whenever I was like 18 years old. I actually walked out of a job and I was like, oh, after I leave, the whole place is gonna shut down. And it's just so funny that that's people's mindsets, that they are like the anchor to the store, but the business will always go on. Even if something happens to me, like the show will still go on.
People see it as like this is an in-between job for them. I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to put up with it anymore.
Yeah.
So here's essentially what
our money spends just as well as theirs does. That's what my dad tells me, is like something's got to give. Like I can't be an Iron Man and then also be a daily vlogger or a successful, like be involved in the restaurant every day, right. Or be with my family. Yeah. Something's got to break.
Yeah.
So you got
to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
You got to sacrifice something.
He who conquers everything conquers nothing, you know?
Essentially, I had to admit that I was screwing up.
Yeah.
That's essentially what's happened is...
You just let the leash get a little too long, that's all it was. Well, there was still a leash, it was just like a little bit of a loose leash.
Yeah, the way that I approached it and what I told everybody from day one is I'm going to treat you all like adults who are responsible to do the things you need to do as long as you allow me to. What that created over time is there are some people that were lazy that then put more pressure on the people that weren't. And over time, that wore on the people that were responsible. And they were like, well, if there's no consequences, then why am I working harder than the people that aren't?
Sure.
And that's on me for allowing that culture to happen. And so essentially by putting a policy in place, it takes the emotion out of it. I'm not being a jerk by enforcing a policy. It's in black and white.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is, man. I love you. We're friends. We're gonna hang out after this. But this is, you acknowledged when you signed the thing that you did a no-call, no-show last time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a policy. It was if you no-call, no-show, then you're done. But people wouldn't no call no show. They would text me and let me know.
They would say, hey, yeah.
And like that's not a no call no show technically the way that I phrased it, because they let me know.
I'm just not coming in.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a thing that I can't get out of, or this has happened a silly amount of times. My parents won't let me come in. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, my parent wants me to hang out with them, they won't let me out of this family thing that just came up.
Sure.
And I'm like, it's baffling to me that parents are like insisting that their kid is irresponsible towards their job. One of my cardinal rules is not to judge other people's parenting, but this is the closest I've gotten. Like, yeah. I'm like, you're creating a person that's doesn't care. You're teaching your teenager that what you want is more important, or what they want is more important than their responsibilities.
For our restaurant moving forward, give me the cliff notes on how you want to address the tardiness and absenteeism.
There's excused and unexcused absences. Excused absences are, I don't care what the reason is, but you found somebody to take the shift.
And it's approved.
Yeah.
Then you can't put a C server to replace an A server type thing.
Sure. And honestly, like, I don't hire C servers. So as long as it's with, like, I can't get a bartender, or I can't have a server replace a bartender.
Or a busboy
servers.
Replace
servers can replace servers, because I really feel good about my staff that way, which is a luxury. But if you find your own cover, then you're good. If you can't find a cover, or it's a last minute, but it's a legitimate emergency that you and I talk about, hey, my brother just died. Like, dang. Okay, yeah, like, I get it. I'm not going to hold the letter of the law and be like, well, that's a strike. But those are really extreme outliers. So if I give them a legitimate pass, or they get their own shift covered, then it's an excused absence. An unexcused absence is you were on the schedule when your availability said that you were, which is why I scheduled you then. It's up to you to put in your availability, and I won't schedule you when you're not available. Because
we have those things in place. So like tonight, that should not be a thing, because...
And I did that 2 weeks ago. Well, so that's when the schedule went.
From day one, home base has always allowed you to say, hey, what's your availability? Mm-hmm. And you can always put that in there.
And I make the schedule early enough that you can make your plans, right? You can let your other job know, hey, I've got to be out because I got my schedule for next week. Or
you could request off that day. So this employee, for instance, tonight could have requested off tonight, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, right?
And she would not have been scheduled.
She wouldn't have been scheduled, so it wouldn't have been a thing. So yeah, if I'm gonna do you the courtesy of never scheduling you when you're not available, if I schedule you, you have to come or you've got to fill it. It's pretty simple. So you get 2 of those within a 6-month period, and it's not 6 months from when you start. January, the first 6 months of the year, and then the last 6 months of the year. If you have 2 unexcused absences during that time frame, then I'm sorry, you just need you need to find another opportunity.
There's now hiring everywhere, so yeah, there's lots of places that need good help.
And hey, let's go have a drink after work, but
no hard feelings.
But this just isn't working out because you didn't prioritize it.
As much as people want their freedoms and want no leadership and no management, they actually crave it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, people feel at ease once they know where the boundaries are. I've given people a 15-minute window after the time that their shift starts. If you're later than 15 minutes from your shift, then you get 2 of those before it counts as an unexcused absence. So the 4 times is a dismissal.
I think that's fair.
I do too. So here's something that I used to be really against that, where I was like, I can't control traffic. I can't, we've got this bridge that I have to cross. Like, that's not cool. I've got to cross it at 5 o'clock. And I worked for a guy that owned the business, and he sat me down and he said, Tim, I own this business, right? I was like, yeah. He said, have I ever been late? I said, no. He's like, because I opened the door, right? I said, yeah. So if I was late, how long would I have employees waiting outside my door before they just didn't show up that day to open? And I was like, well, probably not very long. He's like, okay, so I make a decision every single day to be on time. And I pushed back on him, and he did this on purpose. He baited me. He was like, every time you're ever late, it's a decision that you made. And I was like, well, that's not true. There's traffic. I get stuck behind a train. There's a wreck. And he was like, no, you made that decision. And I was like, well, explain that to me. What about the wreck on 635? And he said, well, was there a wreck at 4 a.m. this morning? There was a time where there wasn't traffic, right? So you gave yourself just enough time to get here on time, and you didn't plan for a contingency.
Sure.
So you made the decision that you were going to roll the dice and maybe be here on time.
I think it's a great thing. I think it's gonna pay off doing that.
So yeah, ultimately that was on me. I take full ownership. Like, I let this culture develop, and I'm gonna fix it.
It's 6:42 and I just uploaded my vlog. I normally upload around 9 or 10 a.m. Cutting it close, but we're getting back on schedule. I'm gonna run downstairs and see. We should be in the middle of dinner rush, and I'm sure they're packed up. So let me head down there from my crow's nest upstairs. Penelope, I did not realize how ghetto you were. When you get mad, you get ghetto, girl. I like it.
Little bit.
That's good though. You gotta like fight.
Yes.
Right?
The Chicana.
The Chicana in you.
Yes.
And she's so sweet right now. She's turning on all the charm. But don't make her mad.
Don't play.
I know my hair is not that long, but I'm gonna get a quick haircut real quick. I just like keeping it high speed, low drag. 0 on the sides, 2 on tops. Makes me feel good. I've always kept my haircuts high and tight. I think that's just something that has worn off from 5 years at the military academy. I just like that high speed, low drag feel, and I just don't need the extra time and preparation of adding product to my hair or dealing with my hair in any fashion or manner. Plus, as I'm getting older, having my head shaved, it actually hides all the grays. So an added benefit to keeping the hair high and tight. I think they got the haircut right. It's Monday, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. When you're in the restaurant business, all of the days just kind of blur. Monday turns into Wednesday, that turns into Sunday, that turns into whatever, because it's just non-stop go, go, go. There's no reset button, but I love it. I love what I do. When you find something that you love, you never work a day in your life, and that's where I'm at. I'm so grateful to be in that position. It's been great, it's been fun. Thanks for watching. We're daily vlogging, 365 videos in 365 days. I'm excited, I hope you are too, and I'll see you tomorrow.